Funding postgraduate study at City. Thinking about starting a master's in 2016? Is finance the barrier for furthering your study? Have you heard about the government's new postgraduate loan? UK and EU students can apply for a loan of up to £10,000 to help cover the cost of postgraduate study. The new loan is non-means tested and paid directly to the student. Here are some key facts and points. Only master's courses starting on or after the 1st of August 2016 are eligible. You are under 60 on the first day of the first academic year, need to be studying for your first master's level degree, are UK national or have settled status, normally live in England, have been living in the UK for 3 years before starting your course, are an EU student resident in the EEA or Switzerland for the last 3 years. Nearly all subjects are eligible, provided they award a master's degree, such as MA, MSc, MBA, LLM, MRes or MPhil. Some qualifications aren't covered. These include courses eligible for healthcare bursaries, 4-year undergraduate masters, postgraduate certificates and diplomas such as GDL, LPC and BPTC. Loans are worth a maximum of £10,000. You're allowed to borrow the full amount, even if your course costs less. You can borrow less than £10,000, but you can't borrow any more. The student loans company will pay the loan directly to you, not to the university. You will receive it in your bank account in 3 instalments during the academic year. If you study part-time, you can get up to £5,000 in your first year and the rest in your second year. You can use the loan however you like, either towards your tuition fees, living costs, or other costs associated with your postgraduate study. You're eligible to start repaying in the April after graduation. But if you start a master's in 2016, you won't have to begin repayments until 2019. Repayment is set at 6% of your earnings above £21,000, and interest rates are expected to be RPI plus 3%, much lower than a private lender. If you already have an undergraduate student loan, you'll repay both, but the 2 loans will be kept separate. After 30 years, any remaining debt is wiped. There's a range of school or course-specific scholarship opportunities available for you. Further details can be found on individual course pages and school web pages. You can consider to apply for a loan from external providers, such as Future Finance, or for a bank professional and career development loan. If you're a City graduate, you'll benefit from a discount of at least 10% from your tuition fees with the Graduate Loyalty Discount. Finally, take a look at charities, foundations and trusts, research councils as alternative funding options. If you're an international student, you will be expected to demonstrate that you have made provision for your living costs and tuition fees in the UK. Some countries have their own postgraduate funding schemes. Check your government's web pages for more information. Plan ahead. It's essential to know how you'll cover tuition fees and living expenses. Consider all the funding options available to you. Choose those where you meet the criteria. Deadlines vary, so start applying early. Secure funds from different sources. It can be key for you to actually succeed in undertaking postgraduate study. You can find out more about the new postgraduate loan and other funding sources available at City University London by visiting www.city.ac.uk/PG-funding. And don't forget to email our financial support team at funding@city.ac.uk for further advice.